There is a moment, hidden in the quiet corridors of your life, when despair has felt so heavy, so unrelenting, that you have questioned whether light could ever return. You have walked through seasons where the earth beneath your feet seemed barren, where the laughter of yesterday has faded into echoes of silence, and the warmth of hope has become a distant memory. Yet, even in the deepest recesses of loss, there is a promise that refuses to be silenced, a whisper that insists upon faith, a vision of restoration that stretches beyond human comprehension. It is here, in the very center of your heart's desolation, that the work of restoration begins, a work so vast, so intricate, that it cannot be contained within the narrow confines of our understanding. Consider the nature of life itself, with its seeming capriciousness, its ability to strip from us that which we hold most dear. Yet even as we suffer, even as we wrestle with the anguish of what has been taken, there lies a truth that defies circumstance. Nothing lost is beyond the reach of renewal. The universe in its quiet design holds a balance that is subtle but profound. It is a balance not merely of giving and taking, but of restoring, of replenishing, of returning unto us what the storms of life have claimed, often multiplied beyond expectation, sevenfold in ways that the human eye cannot yet perceive. Perhaps you have known betrayal, and the shadow it casts is long and dark. Perhaps you have faced disappointment so bitter that it has convinced you that your dreams were nothing but fragile illusions. And yet, it is precisely in these valleys of shadow that the seeds of restoration are planted. They take root unseen, nourished not by circumstance but by something far deeper, far wiser. For the Creator of your life does not measure His gifts by what you have lost alone, but by what He can bring forth in abundance from the very place of your brokenness. Imagine for a moment a garden devastated by a storm. The flowers you tended, the fruit you hoped to harvest, all swept away in the fury of wind and rain. To the eye, there is only ruin, yet beneath the soil life stirs. Roots that appeared severed are still clinging, still drawing sustenance. Tiny buds of green push toward the surface, defying the damage above. And when the sun finally returns, the garden flourishes, not as it once was, but more vibrant, more resilient, more magnificent than ever before. Such is the nature of divine restoration. What is lost is not merely returned, it is transformed, refined, and multiplied beyond imagination. There is a rhythm to this restoration, a divine cadence that cannot be hurried. Patience is required, yet even in waiting there is movement, unseen currents shaping your future in ways that the human mind struggles to comprehend. Do not despise the days of quiet, the nights that feel endless, for it is in these periods of silence that the instruments of restoration are being prepared. The hands that hold your destiny are not careless. They work with precision, weaving together the threads of your life, knot by knot, until the tapestry of your restoration is complete. And so you are called to hope, not the fragile hope of wishful thinking, but the steadfast hope that endures, that trusts beyond sight, that clings even when everything around you seems lost. It is a hope anchored in the certainty that your life is not defined by what has been taken, but by what is promised. For promise is not merely to return to the state you once knew, for the past cannot be perfectly replicated. The promise is greater, to restore all that has been lost and to bless you with a fullness beyond your prior imagination. Consider those moments when you have asked, with weary heart, "Why me? Why did the tides of misfortune sweep so mercilessly across my path? Why did opportunities slip through my grasp and relationships falter when I needed them most?" These questions are not in vain, for they are the very prayers that stir the heart of restoration into motion. They are the acknowledgement of longing, the honest confession of loss, and the first step toward receiving what is promised. Do not shrink from your own sorrow, for it is not a barrier to restoration but a gateway. The tears you have shed are not wasted, they water the soil of your future abundance. The restoration that is coming to you is sevenfold, not in the sense of mere repetition, but in exponential blessing. Where there was lack, there will be overflowing. Where there was silence, there will be songs. Where there was absence, there will be presence, not only restored, but magnified. Imagine the joy of a heart that receives more than it dared to hope for, the laughter of a life once weighed down by despair, now lifted by the certainty of divine recompense. Every loss, every heartbreak, every moment of despair will converge into a symphony of restoration that leaves no shadow untouched by light. And yet, this restoration is not simply about material gain or comfort. It is about wholeness. It is about reclaiming the parts of yourself that you thought were forever lost to circumstance, doubt, or fear. Your courage, once shattered, will rise stronger. Your faith, once tested, will deepen into unwavering certainty. Your dreams, once deferred, will awaken with a potency you have never known. In restoring what was taken, the process reveals not only the generosity of the one who restores, but also the resilience and beauty of your own spirit. Do not allow your eyes to be blinded by the immediacy of loss. The human perspective measures in days and seasons, yet the divine perspective sees eternity. What seems delayed is not denied. What seems absent is not forgotten. Every setback, every closed door, every night spent in longing is part of a greater orchestration, a careful arranging of circumstances that will lead to your sevenfold restoration. The timing may test your patience, but it will never defeat your destiny. There is also a mysterious alchemy in this restoration. The very losses that once wounded you are transformed into instruments of blessing. The pain, the regret, the disappointment, all are refined into wisdom, empathy, and strength. What once seemed bitter becomes sweet. What once seemed futile becomes fertile ground. You will discover that the trials of yesterday were not detours, but part of the path itself. In the process of restoration, you are not merely given back what was taken, you are elevated into a new capacity to receive, to flourish, to love more deeply, and to shine more brilliantly than before. It is vital to embrace this restoration with courage, for it is both gift and responsibility, as what was lost returns, multiplied. There will be moments when the enormity of blessing astonishes you, challenges you, and perhaps even frightens you. Yet you must step forward, confident that this abundance is not meant to overwhelm, but to empower. The restoration is a reflection not merely of generosity, but of purpose. Every restored relationship, every recovered opportunity, every reclaimed dream is aligned with the life you were always meant to live, a life of significance, fulfillment, and joy. Even in the midst of uncertainty, remember this: the same hand that allowed loss is the hand that orchestrates restoration. There is no power greater than the one who holds your destiny. The intricacies of life, the twists of fate, the unexpected turns, all serve the purpose of restoring you fully, perfectly, abundantly, and the restoration will be unmistakable. It will be vivid, undeniable, and life-altering. You will look back and see that every hardship, every delay, every tear was but a prelude to the symphony of restoration that now unfolds. Your restoration is not a mere consolation, it is a proclamation. It is a declaration that the forces that once diminished you do not have the final word. It is a testament that the unseen, the faithful, the divine promise remains unbroken. As you receive restoration, it will extend beyond you, touching those around you. The blessings that return will ripple outward, influencing hearts, changing lives, and inspiring hope in ways you cannot yet measure. Your restoration is both personal and universal, a mirror of the eternal principle that no loss is final and no despair is permanent. As you journey through the unfolding of this promise, consider the nature of patience in the process of restoration. Patience is not merely the endurance of time, it is an active engagement of the heart, a quiet surrender to a rhythm far greater than human comprehension. It is the understanding that the intricacies of life, the apparent randomness of events, are in fact deliberate, intricate brushstrokes upon the canvas of your destiny. In your waiting, there is movement. Invisible hands are at work, weaving together opportunities, relationships, insights, and experiences in a pattern that will one day reveal itself as precise, purposeful, and perfect. You may not see it now, but the architecture of your restoration is being built with meticulous care. There are moments when the past may call to you, reminding you of loss, of injustice, of pain endured. These memories may linger like shadows across the path of your hope, yet even these shadows serve a purpose. They are the markers of growth, the evidence of endurance, the silent testimony that you have survived. And in surviving, you have repaired a vessel capable of receiving blessings far greater than what you imagined. What was broken becomes a framework upon which the fullness of restoration is established. What was empty becomes space for abundance. What was diminished becomes a conduit for multiplied joy. Do not mistake delay for denial. What seems late is simply measured according to a wisdom that transcends human urgency. Restoration unfolds according to the precision of divine timing, not human expectation. In the impatience of waiting, you may be tempted to settle for less, to grasp at partial fulfillment, to accept compromise as final. Resist this temptation. Trust that the promise of sevenfold restoration encompasses the fullness of all that has been lost and far beyond. The measure of blessing will be proportional, not only to what was taken, but to the magnitude of faith that you sustained in the interim. The losses you have endured were never meaningless. Each heartbreak, each disappointment, each challenge was a seed, planted deep within the soil of your being. And though it may have seemed buried beneath the weight of grief, these seeds are germinating even now. They are being nurtured by unseen forces, by the quiet attention of the one who knows the entirety of your life story. Soon, very soon, the fruits of these seeds will emerge, richer, more vibrant, and more plentiful than you could have ever imagined. Every tear shed in sorrow will translate into a joy that cannot be diminished. Every night spent in despair will give rise to a dawn of breathtaking radiance. It is essential to understand that restoration is holistic. It does not simply involve the return of material things or the repair of external circumstances. It encompasses the renewal of spirit, the healing of the mind, and the strengthening of character. You will discover aspects of yourself that were dormant, aspects that were waiting for the moment when restoration would call them to life. Your compassion will deepen, your discernment will sharpen, and your courage will rise with a new and unshakable resolve. In this process, you are not merely restored to your former state, you are elevated, refined, and equipped to handle the blessings that are coming with wisdom and grace. Consider the idea of multiplicity inherent in sevenfold restoration. To be restored sevenfold is not to receive only what was taken, but to experience an overflow that surpasses loss, that transcends expectation, that reflects the abundant nature of providence. The relationships once broken, being restored not only in reconciliation, but in newfound depth and understanding. Imagine dreams deferred now blossoming into opportunities that exceed your initial vision. Imagine talents and abilities once overlooked being magnified to fulfill purposes you did not dare to dream. Each layer of restoration builds upon the previous one, creating a crescendo of blessing that is both awe-inspiring and life-altering. Do not be disheartened by the shadows of doubt or by the skepticism of those who cannot see beyond present circumstances. Restoration is often invisible in its inception, like the first stirrings of life beneath a frozen winter soil. It cannot be hurried, coerced, or manipulated. Yet it is inevitable, certain as the turning of the seasons. Those who trust the process, who remain steadfast in hope, who nurture the faith within their hearts, will witness a revelation that is both miraculous and deeply personal. The moment of restoration may arrive gently or with surprising force, but it will arrive, carrying with it the unmistakable signature of the one who orchestrates all things for good. Even as you wait, there are actions that prepare the way for restoration. Gratitude, even for what remains, is a POW, earthful catalyst. Forgiveness, even when undeserved, clears the path for new beginnings. Generosity, even when resources feel scarce, activates abundance. These practices are not merely moral exercises, they are instruments of alignment, tuning your spirit to receive what is coming. The heart that is open, humble, and expectant becomes a magnet for the fullness of restoration. In giving, you position yourself to receive. In releasing, you make space for renewal. In believing, you align with the current of divine providence that carries restoration to completion. There will be moments of testing as the restoration unfolds. The mind may struggle to reconcile the intensity of blessing with the memory of loss. The heart may question the fairness of sudden abundance after seasons of trial. In these moments, remember that the principles of divine restoration are rooted in justice and love, not mere transaction. What is coming to you is not random, nor is it arbitrary. It is deliberate, intentional, and exact. It is designed not only to compensate for loss, but to elevate your life to heights that were previously unattainable. Your past will not define you. It will refine you. Your suffering will not be in vain. It will serve as the foundation for greater triumph. The relationships that faltered, the opportunities that slipped away, the dreams that seemed shattered, all are being realigned, reconstituted, and magnified. You will experience restoration not as a return to former limitations, but as an entrance into a new dimension of possibility. The fullness of what was lost, multiplied, will create a life that is not only whole but extraordinary. Do not fear the transformation that accompanies sevenfold restoration. There is a subtle danger in clinging too tightly to the past, in longing only for what once was. True restoration transforms, transcends, and expands. You will recognize the essence of what you lost, but you will also encounter blessings that surpass any memory of deprivation. The restoration is both familiar and astonishing, comforting and exhilarating. It will invite you to step into a new version of yourself, one capable of embracing abundance without fear, of giving without hesitation, and of living without regret. The process of restoration is also a call to testimony. As you receive, you will become a beacon of hope for others who are still in the valley of loss. Your story, once marked by despair, will now radiate the power of renewal. The witness of your restored life will inspire courage, ignite faith, and awaken expectation in those who have yet to see the promise fulfilled in their own lives. What was given to you as an individual blessing will ripple outward, influencing communities, families, and even strangers, demonstrating the transformative power of hope and the certainty of divine fidelity. Even when faced with uncertainty, maintain vigilance and anticipation. Restoration is not passive. It requires your participation, your readiness, your alignment with what is coming. Prepare your heart to receive fully. Guard your mind against doubt. Cultivate a spirit of expectation that sees beyond the immediate, that trusts in the unseen, that rejoices in the assurance of what is promised. The fullness of restoration will arrive not merely as a reward, but as the natural fulfillment of faith, perseverance, and alignment with the rhythm of life's divine orchestration. And so, as you stand at the threshold of what has yet to unfold, know this with unwavering certainty: your restoration is coming. Every loss, every tear, every moment of despair is being redeemed. The life you thought was diminished is being multiplied beyond measure. What was once taken is being returned, not merely restored but amplified, sevenfold, in ways that will surpass your imagination. Step forward with faith, embrace the promise with courage, and allow your heart to be open to the abundance that awaits. For the one who orchestrates your destiny is faithful, the timing is perfect, and the blessings are limitless. Rejoice, for your restoration is not just a possibility, it is an inevitable, magnificent reality, and your life will testify to the profound, miraculous power of renewal.